a motor vehicle?
Yeah.
Okay, so I require you to give me your details. If you don't, it is an arrestable offence.
Right, but am I on the highway?
Pardon?
Am I on the highway?
You've been driving this vehicle?
Yeah, but am I on the highway now?
Buckle up, guys. Today we're diving right into a tense standoff from the very first second. This is where the stage is set, the officer approaches Brett, and the tone is firm but calm. It's that moment before the storm, where every glance and every word starts shaping the clash ahead. The way Brett stands his ground from the start isn't just confidence, it's preparation. And trust me, the pressure is just getting started here.
Did my colleague get your name?
Yeah, you got my first name.
Do you mind if I take your first name? Is that okay?
What's your name and number then?
My name 2928 is PC Lee.
PC Lee.
Okay.
You, yeah.
So what was your name?
Well, I'm not prepared to divulge it in front of people that aren't police.
Okay. Well, I can ask that gentleman to step away if that's all right.
Yeah. Right. So what? Under what act are you asking for my details?
It's because we've been called today. Okay.
Yeah.
Anytime we get called to an incident,
yeah,
we like to get your name.
Yeah. What section of which act are you requiring my name?
I'm not saying it's under any act. You don't have to give your name to me today because you haven't committed an offence.
No.
But it's just for our records.
Yeah.
So would you be prepared to give me your name?
No.
No? Okay, that's absolutely fine. I'm going to make a note of your car registration.
That's fine, yeah.
Okay, is that alright?
Yep.
So all we're doing at the minute, obviously there's been a bit of confusion over the coins.
Yep.
Turns out that, as you said, they are legal tender, so
yep,
so it's now down to the petrol station whether they accept them. So your vehicle has come back to either a Brett Chamberlain.
You shouldn't be saying this in front of the people.
They can't hear me.
Yeah, they can.
Do you want me to ask them to move away?
Alright guys, here's where things take their first sharp turn. The officer blurts out Brett's name from his plate right in front of Shell staff. That single moment flips the vibe. What started as routine now feels personal and invasive. Brett wastes no time challenging the breach, and you can see the unease rising. It's not just a name being spoken, it's a line being crossed, and Brett makes sure everyone in that moment feels the weight of it. Voice 2.
You shouldn't divulge my personal details that you've got for Police National Computer.
I wasn't divulging them to them.
Well, you were. You were speaking loud enough voice that they would have heard.
Well, they're not.
Right. Okay. Go on then.
So, a Brett Chamberlain.
Right.
What was your name?
Which section, which act you requiring me to give my name?
Road Traffic Act. You're driving a motor vehicle.
Yeah.
Okay, so I require you to give me your details. If you don't, it is an arrestable offence.
Right, but am I on the highway?
Pardon?
Am I on the highway?
You've been driving this vehicle.
Yeah, but am I on the highway now?
You've been driving this vehicle.
But am I on the highway now?
Can you just give me your details, please, and then we can get this sorted?
Am I on the highway?
So what
yeah,
they're
but I'm
going
asking
to do,
a question. Am I on the highway?
You're not on a highway right now, but you have been on a highway.
Yeah, so you could have requested my details when I was on the highway, but now I'm not on the highway. You can't, can you?
I can.
You could wait until I leave, and then you could pull me over.
Under the Road Traffic Act, I can request your details.
Yeah, only on the highway, but not...
Can you just give me your details, please?
Now this is where legal firepower comes in. Brett locks in, demanding to know under what authority the officer is acting. She tries leaning on the Road Traffic Act, but her words stumble under the weight of his precise questions. The tension builds with every exchange, as the balance of control slowly shifts away from her. This isn't just a debate, it's a legal dismantling, and Brett's strategy begins to corner her right where the law actually stands.
Look, this is all about rights, okay? Now, I've got a right not to give you my details unless I have committed an offence. Right, the Road Traffic Act is referring to vehicles on the highway, not on private property. So, if you're saying that I have to give you my details under the Road Traffic Act and I'm not on a highway, then you're infringing on my rights. Do you think I should provide my details on private forecourt?
Yes, I believe you should.
Because of the Road Traffic Act?
Yeah.
Yeah, go on, why is that then?
Are you going to provide me
your details? No, I'm just asking you these questions. I may well provide my details, but you have to articulate the law as to why...
Under the Road Traffic Act?
Yeah.
Okay. You have used a highway to get here today, have you not?
That's not the point though, is it?
You have used a highway to get here today. Under the Road Traffic Act, okay, I can ask you to give your details.
So in other words, you could knock on my front door, my car's on my drive, and you could say, under the Road Traffic Act, I want your details, and you must have been on the highway in your car.
You wouldn't be in your vehicle, would you?
Doesn't make sense.
You wouldn't be sat in your vehicle.
It doesn't matter though, does it?
This moment hits different. As Brett pushes for the exact legal section, the officer hesitates, fumbles, and can't give a clear answer. That's when Brett steps in and drops Section 164 with complete confidence. You can feel the momentum swing instantly. The crowd may not be visible, but the silence says it all. This isn't just knowledge, it's command, and the officer's position cracks under the pressure of someone who knows his rights.
I'll tell you what, I'll give you a bit of a break, right? So I reckon if I was parked in the car park, yeah, then I wouldn't have to provide my details. But because there's a way in and a way out, that means in law, in case law, it's an extension of the highway.
Okay.
And on that basis, I'll provide my details.
Would you like to give me your date of birth?
I can give you my driving licence because you. First of all, which section, which act?
Would you like to give me your driving licence?
No, which section, which
Under
act?
the Road Traffic Act.
Yeah, what section?
I'm asking you for your driving licence.
Yeah, which section, which
Can you
act?
just give me your driving licence?
You don't know it, do you?
There you go, 163.
That requires me to stop. If a police officer asks me to stop, but which?
And to give your details.
No, that's another act. Go on. Which sections?
I'd have to check, sir.
Do you want me to tell you? 164.
164.
That's it. Very good.
There we go.
Right, so
Here's where the standoff fully ignites. The officer sides with Shell, urging Brett to just take his money back. But Brett stands firm, asserting his right to pay with legal tender. Every word from him is calm, strategic, and backed by principle. You can see how the officer leans toward corporate pressure while Brett defends the law itself. This is more than a simple argument. It's a textbook clash between authority and individual rights in real time.
They're trying to give you your money back.
it's not my money. It's their money.
They're
It's
not
my
accepting your
payment.
money. Pardon?
It's my payment.
They're not accepting it as payment. Are you accepting them giving your money back?
No.
Okay, well they're not accepting your payment then. So
Okay. Yeah.
you're still going to be. Wait for that to go past. You're still going to be charged for the payment
Yep.
at a later date. Okay, they've got your car registration.
Yep.
They're going to forward it on to that. They can get your details from your car registration.
Yep.
They're going to forward that onto their head office, and
Yep.
you will be chased for payment later on. Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Well, whatever. Yeah. I don't.
Are you going to accept your money back?
It's not my money. It's their money. It's also the Queen's money, actually.
Are you going to accept the Queen's money back?
No.
What do you want them to do with it then?
Put it in the till and accept payment.
Well, that's not going to be accepted as payment, so I think you may as well just take it back.
Yeah.
Because what's that?
I'm not taking it back.
£200? More than that?
240.
Pardon?
£248.83.
Yeah, I think you may as well take that back.
No, I
You're
don't
going to be
think
out
so.
of pocket otherwise.
I'm not going to be out of pocket.
Pardon?
I won't be out of pocket. I've paid for my fuel with cash, with legal tender.
And here comes another hit against procedure. Brett questions the officer about her body cam, and right there she admits it's recording but never informed him. Brett doesn't let it slide. He cites operational guidance like someone who's done his homework. You can see the officer lose another foothold in the encounter. It's a reminder that power means nothing when it's misused or mishandled in front of someone who knows their rights.
All I'm doing is
Yeah.
advising you, okay?
Yeah.
Like I say, this is a civil matter.
Yeah.
I can just give you advice to take the money back.
Right.
If you don't want to, fair enough. But just to let you know, they're going to raise it with their head office.
Yeah.
And their head office will be in touch, okay?
Yeah. Okay then.
Is that okay?
Yep.
Have you got any further questions or not?
No.
They would like your details.
Oh,
Are
yeah.
you willing to give them your details?
No, they're private.
Pardon?
They're private.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay, they've got my registration number, haven't they?
They've got your registration, but it's just whether you wanted to comply with them and give them your details, okay? I'll
Yeah.
let them know that you're not giving them your details,
Yeah.
and what would you like them to do with the money?
Well, it's up to them to do what they want with it. Obviously, it's payment, so
Well, they're not accepting it as payment, okay?
yeah. But obviously, they may well get legal advice, and the legal advice might tell them that they need to accept it, and therefore, if they've given me the money back, then they've got no way to recover the money, then, have they? Because
They may
they've.
well do. I don't know.
I'm pretty sure that if they did give it back, there would be no recourse in law to recover the funds later on. So I'm doing them a favour by saying, look, you hang on to it, it's payment for my fuel. I'm not a fuel.
This is the moment of quiet victory. Brett walks away with his head high, calm and steady, after exposing every gap in the officer's actions. The entire encounter wraps up with him standing exactly where he started, only stronger. This isn't about winning a fight, it's about proving a point with clarity and confidence. And if you've made it this far, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and we'll see you in the next video.